Welcome back to a Setup Podcast. We got Mark and Quinn here. I looked at the wrong people when I said that, but how y'all feeling?
I'm Quinn.
What it do, baby?
We've been doing this for 3 years. I think they know who you are, Mark.
I'm Quinn. Someone's hey.
What it do, baby?
But yeah. So if y'all haven't noticed, we in a different space. It's kind of hard not to. We're not in our brick alleyway like we're
This
used
is like
to.
our 8th time.
Yeah.
Hey, yo,
Place.
listen. Money moves. Oh, money moves.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Hey, look at us.
Who'd have thought?
Who's that?
Not me. Not me.
Me.
But yeah,
So-
finally found a more open space so we can record
Yeah.
comfortably instead of playing footsies for a
Instead
half
of
hour
being
at a
like
time.
with our knees like this, you know what I mean? And like, all right, guys, so what's going on? What's going on, you guys?
And I mean, I'm pretty sure we won't hear it, but you probably won't hear now for a while. Just the random music playing outside.
True.
And
Or
dirt
random
bikes
cops
and
or
dirt
random,
bikes. Meek Mill's crew going through the streets. But
random stragglers out here.
Bro.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, all right. Nothing, sorry. I saw that joint not move anymore, and I was like, but
It's
Judas. Bringing that up.
Judas.
nah. So, like, how do y'all feel? Y'all feel good
About
feel-
what? About life?
Here?
About being here?
about basically like us progressing?
Man, this got deep. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, we're progressing in quality.
We're-
Not really
yeah.
anything else, but
I mean, it's a step. You got to crawl before you walk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you got to walk before you can run.
True.
run before
True.
you
So where are we
fly.
at now? So where are we at now?
are we crawling?
Are we crawling or are we
I
still,
say
are
we're
we
like-
walking?
We're crawling and
We're
ready to
crawling,
walk.
and then like we're stepping. We're able to stand on our own.
We got,
But we
deer,
still
we got baby
sometimes-
deer legs.
We got-
But we
you know
still
what I mean?
sometimes,
We
go drop on our knees.
We
and-
little like
We Bambi.
our knees buckle.
Yeah.
So okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand. I see it. I see it.
I feel
but-
that. I feel that.
You feel
Okay.
that?
So all right, I got buckle. All right.
Yo, what?
What?
Yo, what?
I said no.
They say you had a bubble.
No, I said buckle.
Oh, buckle. Okay.
All right.
You don't got Louis Vuitton though.
What?
You don't got Louis Vuitton buckle.
How you know?
Cause I don't got Louis Vuitton buckle.
So you don't. You're not me.
I mean, I got Air Forces and you got Air Forces, but
So
Anything new going on with y'all? We just want to talk about the belts y'all got that y'all don't have on right
hold
now.
up. We about to start
Hold
beefing.
up.
Hold up. No, we gonna start beefing right now.
no, I mean I got a cut, but y'all probably don't care. So
I said that Jones tough.
no, I'm not talking about y'all. I'm just saying like
word.
because like they
Word.
probably won't even know it just from the whole time with the
Yeah.
next episode. Like it's
Every
like,
time we
I
record, it's
swear
like
you had a
probably
cut
got
like
new
last
cut.
week though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like it don't really matter. It don't make a difference really. But besides that,
Say no.
besides
Fuck,
that,
Brandon. Say-
nothing really. Just chilling. Work's been very slow lately. Like literally today.
Yeah,
like,
apparently that Jones
Alright,
Jones
it's not
man
like I
slow.
was-
Everybody
It's not like I
got their
wasn't-
taxes.
wasn't talking. Not like I wasn't talking.
Listen. I know that Jones man slow because this man had like all his coworkers slap boxing in the aisle.
I saw
like,
that.
what the fuck?
I was waiting for you to come out and I saw that.
Right in front of the fucking
Bro, that's
iPhones.
literally no, it's literally all the way in the back. The phones are in the front of the store. Literally, as soon as you walk in, you'll see the phones. That was in my department home theater. Literally, as soon as you go to the back, that's literally like the whole. Part
Oh, you
back
know
there.
what it was? They was doing it there because all the TVs is blocking.
Basic. I mean, it's just the back of the store. Nobody was there. So yeah, literally, that's like what was happening. Like we put music on. People were just started dancing, doing stupid stuff, and then it started slap boxing.
Mark about to end up like the sauce bull when they asked him about the sauce at Best Buy.
Oh, stop.
It's like the juice.
Yo.
Right?
Juice. How much does a Minute Maid last in your fridge? Couple days.
Exactly.
How much does the sauce last?
You're gonna see me.
Yeah.
You're gonna see my name, and you're gonna see me. You're gonna be like, "Yep, he's making it."
Yo, listen.
Yeah, it got really boring. So,
Yeah.
how's Target?
Target's great. It kind of fucking sucks right now. I mean, just ask Brandon. He left. Look at
He said, "Don't bring me into this."
He said,
"Don't."
He said, hold
He
up.
said,
keep
"I'm
my-"
behind the cameras
He's like,
for a reason."
he's like, excuse me, I charge for that.
Don't name drop.
Don't put my name in what y'all do.
Yo, quick shout out to my boy Brandon. He has a podcast called Yup, Another Podcast, and it's fucking dope. So go check him out whenever you guys have a chance. After this episode, though, don't go like right now. Just wait for a second, finish this one, then go.
Link in description. We'll pop it up on the screen.
Like,
as well.
real quick, my water. Did somebody move it?
I put it down here because I was like,
Yeah, let me get that real quick though.
Don't be
'Cause
crinkling in that.
I just
microphone.
saw him drink.
advertisement.
I just saw Brandon drink his, and I'm like, you know what? I am a little parched.
I could use a water too. Yeah, everybody and their mom got their taxes like on Wednesday.
I'm sorry, I saw you drink some
See how
water.
that shit passed? You see that?
Yeah, he's like,
Yo, Bull left my job. My eye started itching. I'm like, oh my god.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
no, yo,
They got me.
yo, some crazy stuff. Bro. It wasn't
Ladies and
this
gentlemen.
week. It wasn't this week. It was about a couple weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks now. There was a coworker I have, and literally this man was just like coughing up a storm. Like he literally wasn't stopping. And I'm sitting there like, and this is when everything started happening like really heavily with that. And I'm just like, because everybody's like, oh, as soon as someone sees somebody coughing, they're like, oh my god, like.
It's
And
like Ebola,
Yeah,
swine flu.
and then everybody was like
every election
going
year
crazy.
is a new-
Not to mention, some
new
people were
disease.
still getting.
He said every election year, every 4 years, we got some shit
That's
going
really
on.
how it is though. Like,
Yo,
You gotta-
because
you gotta
before
invent something
Ebola
to
was
see.
swine flu. You remember that shit?
I just
We
was
just said,
saying that. Yeah.
You had to have some epidemic pop up, but
Yeah, it was AIDS.
And then before that was mad cow disease.
all that shit.
yeah,
Y2K bug.
and then
that wasn't actual disease, but
and then the Black Plague.
that was
Damn.
too far.
That was before America even got its independence. Like, what the fuck?
don't worry about it. It happened though. But no, so
It happened though.
so the thing is, like
That was
he
right
is
before, he's like that was before right before Caesar fell.
It said rain and locusts. Remember that?
the locust.
Remember Sodom?
So he is Asian, but like it was just funny because he started coughing up crazy, and then I'm sitting there like watching him cough and everything like that, being with customers, being around us, and I'm just thinking, I'm like, you came to work like dumb sick, like coughing like this. You really thought it was okay for you to like come in like when you're like this? I'm like
All
just
right,
sitting there
listen,
like confused, like
I understand because I listen.
I
No,
can understand with you because you cough without covering your mouth. You be
no.
coughing over anything.
But y'all, cause y'all my boys.
what the hell?
Listen,
No, we're just immune to your sickness. They're my boys. I'm
I've
gonna cough on
known
them.
y'all for 17 years. All right.
So we're just immune to
So,
his sickness at this
Yeah,
point.
y'all immune to my cough. Like y'all need to just
Yo,
stop bitching.
just cough on my neck. It's
Just
cool.
stop bitching. Just stop bitching. So look, I can understand where Bull coming from because maybe
I can't see. I'm blind.
my man's broke. Because remember that time I was really, really sick? I think I had the flu, but I didn't have insurance to go check.
man-
I just to go check
I
myself
remember
out.
that. You had.
I
It was
knew
this
that.
one point in time where Quinn didn't have insurance.
He couldn't do
and His
anything.
whole body was just.
He couldn't do
Bro, I
He had
anything.
the flu. He couldn't. Remember, he couldn't walk on his left leg, right? Like he was just limping everywhere.
Bro.
Like, yo, you want to go to Subway? He's like, oh, we gotta walk, right?
Yeah, well, you think
I was like,
can just like get it from me?
I was like, can y'all get a wheelchair? No, but I still don't got insurance, so like, I'm trying
You
to.
had some at some point, and then it went away, right?
Yeah,
You started making too much money.
Oh,
yeah.
I remember that. Yeah,
I started making
at your
too.
crib when
They
you
was
had
like
that
they saw
whole-
my one check from Target during the holiday
No.
season was like $900.
Take
It was
it
like
away.
yo, take man's off. How much he made?
Take it away.
How much he made Christmas season? 900.
He made 900 in 2 weeks. Cut off his insurance.
Not
He
on
can
our
afford-
plan.
he can
Not on our
afford-
plan.
He can afford $20,000 worth of
Right.
worth of medicine.
It was like, hold on, how many hours he worked? 40. Take him off.
Nah, but the crazy thing is, like, he started coughing, doing all that stuff, and then literally about like a couple days later, my one man's the one that you saw slap box in the blue shirt. He literally just started coughing like crazy, and I was just like, and I was just cracking up because he boxes, so he was like, "Yo, if I see him doing that shit, yo, I'm gonna just knock the shit out." I was just like, "Yo, chill." My man's wild on that, but it was just hilarious because I'm just sitting there like, dude, like. This is probably the worst place to be when you're sick because, like, just like off the fact of customers, people coming in, you're like greeting people, like all that type of stuff, like, and you're like literally in here coughing, like he literally would call. You know the people that just cough for like 2 minutes straight, they can't stop,
They just need water.
and
at that
yeah,
point.
and they don't leave too. They sit there, and I'm just like sitting there.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Every time he started coughing, I was like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna just go that way because
Put that a little closer to you or talk a little higher.
Whatever. I'm gonna just.
Is he
Yeah.
mic too?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Do something about that. Do something about that. Do something about
I
your
thought
voice.
I was the one.
No, honestly, I thought it was your mic, but yeah.
I've
so-
been on it for a good amount of time though, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
very true. But basically, what I was saying was, when I was sick, I was able to like, I called out for 2 days, and that shit really hurt my fucking pocket. So I could understand how like my man's was probably like, "Yo, fuck that, I gotta work." Like,
Yo,
even
but, like,
with
yo,
sickness.
You work extra days, and you check. Like you feel like no difference. You miss one shift, and you feel like that.
That is
joint-
fucking facts,
You look on
bro.
your phone, you're like, hold up, what the? What did I do?
You working 35 versus 40 hours. You see that shit, like it's like.
Those
But if
5
you work
hours,
40
man.
or 45, it'd be like $2 difference.
Bro, first off,
The more money you get paid, the more you get taken away.
I mean, I did look like my boss was like the other day. He's like, maybe I'll let you get 40 hours. I was like, and I did the math, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need that. I was like,
You right.
but you know what it is? It's because of taxes, bro. Like,
That's what I'm saying. The more
but
money
wait,
you make,
like,
the more
bro,
you get taken off.
I ever told you about the time when I worked at Terry Behind the Walls, and I worked like consistently,
Yeah, and then you
day
got
after
nothing.
day, bro. And then like, bro, the check came, right? That John said net pay $1,000, right? Then John said after taxes, like $680. I was like,
That's
I
how it is,
fucking
though.
hate my life.
You be taking
I was
ass.
like, yo, what
Shit.
the fuck?
Yeah,
Bro, I was
it'd be
so
like that.
fucking mad, bro. That shit ruined my night. I didn't want to do shit. I just like went home and cried. Like,
Son,
I was
leave me
so
alone.
fucking
Don't
mad,
talk to
bro.
me today.
how I make $1,000 and y'all take like $400 off my check? That's some bullshit.
Taxes, son. And then they tax the stuff you buy with taxes.
Crackers. Texas.
Crackers. Them crackers.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yo, but you know what's wild? I mean, this shit kind of like I get like I was just saying like it's like every election year, and then also it's like this time is kind of crazy because also the kind of in the same area of the source of like where all this shit came out, they having the Olympics around there this year
And in Korea, right?
Where?
in Japan.
Oh.
It was
I thought it was Korea.
Nah.
That was last Olympics, right?
Yeah.
either yeah, I think 2012 was Russia, and then the most recent was Korea,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly.
Japan is the one right
Japan is
there.
this year.
That one's gonna be big.
I think it's flipped.
Either way,
yeah.
but yeah.
Either way,
Sochi,
foreign.
no, because
Saying-
Mario versus Sonic Olympics
Olympic,
2012
yeah.
was in Sochi. So I don't know.
Remember that.
I don't
I
know.
remember that.
and Jones Beijing.
Well,
2008 was Beijing.
We're not gonna get into this right now because I don't know what that is.
All right, let me just Google it. So-
But yeah, I mean, if you think about it, then you have all these people, like millions of people from all over the world into one area to
Mm-hmm.
do that whole event and then go back to their home countries. Even
How
though,
many diseases about to spread? You think?
Nah,
About a couple.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't know if y'all played that game on Apple Store, where it's
The-
like
the plague game?
The plague.
Bro, I created the Black Death just from
I
doing
think
like
I
a
saw
cough and
him. I saw
asthma
him
type
play
John. Bro, first off, I bought the actual John just
Of
so I
course
could
you
get
did.
the zombie
I
outfit.
It sounds like
remember-
something you would do.
I remember. I remember when he had it. I was like, yeah. I think this is just like the type of games Quentin loves, just to create mayhem without
Just to
any
kill people.
without any repercussion. Just yes, die.
'Cause you would see all the stuff like flying over from continent to
Yeah,
continent.
it's so tough, bro. Like, I bought the expansion pack just so I could do like the.
You bought
zombie
DLC on an iOS game.
Exactly.
First off, it was a zombie outbreak.
Yo, you know what? You know what? I wish they would have kept going. That I haven't played in years. The Call of Duty Zombies John on iOS.
Yo,
I do
that's the
remember
shit
that.
you downloaded on my phone, I think.
Yeah,
Remember
that joint was like
that?
$7, but I used to jailbreak phones back in the day, and I just had everybody with
Little
that
hacker.
That's
shit.
what it means. What?
Yeah, that was a bad time. I was,
Vic
a-
was
I
like,
was,
I
a-
ain't wanna
I was
do
a
this
young
shit no
boy. I'm
more.
like, I want to throw this whole iPod away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I got to look at one of our classmates and know that it was probably for that person.
Yeah, I was about to say something, but I was like, let me stay quiet. He was already on.
I
that
almost
type
dropped it.
time.
I almost dropped the name without thinking that we was recording right
Yeah,
now.
I forgot too. That's why I was like, I laughed and I was like, let me shut the fuck up.
Hush, hush.
I be forgetting we recording, bro.
Damn.
You said that right into the mic, bro. You better hope this man over here peeps and looks out
Hey, yo,
until she
I
hits
don't
you
give
up.
a fuck, Keisha.
Yo, you know what had me dead? Like, you know what's funnier to me that I noticed from Twitter? Like, I sent y'all today. The replies to the tweet is always funnier than the original John.
Yo,
So
that's real
what
shit.
I forgot what it was, but it's basically some girl talking about like a good looking guy on Twitter, and through the replies, like I just seen all these like thirsty ass like replies, but they were funny, and the one that caught me like had me dead like almost in tears. The one John, it was a screenshot, and it was like Cindy, my pussy's leaking. That shit me cracking the fuck up.
Yo,
'Cause you know that's my shit from Scary Movie.
Bro, I remember we watched that whole clip and just cracked the fuck up though.
Oh my god.
What?
That shit is so funny, bro. And then I sent y'all to John today with the it was like some girl tweets like, what do guys do while they like hitting it from the back?
shots. Yeah, back shots.
And somebody posted a screenshot from Naruto. People
Their
focusing their chakra on the feet.
That's what happens when you're on top of water. You're on top of water. That chakra going through them feet. You holding yourself down.
Yo.
Nah, the funny thing I saw on Twitter was the one thing from iCarly where Spencer walks into the smoothie place.
Oh,
and
like,
then
I didn't recognize you
He
guys.
was like, oh, hey, Spencer. He's like, oh, wow, I didn't recognize you guys not sitting on my couch.
But
And I
what
cried.
was funny was the caption because it was like that's how
Therapists.
therapists be like out in public.
Yeah, that
He
was the
like-
first one I saw.
He was like, "How you guys doing?" They're like, "Bad," and she's like, "Good." He was like, "Okay, good," and then just walked away.
No, it was funny because once I saw that and I saw the person who did the whole thing with the therapist thing, then I think someone put something else. But then I had wrote a tweet to it because I was like, yo, why was this like my mom speaking to me? Because I was the one friend who everybody went over their house. So I was like, I feel like this is my mom. Whenever she saw my friends in public, just
I don't recognize you.
No, I
sitting
didn't
on my
recognize
couch.
you guys, in my
I
house.
didn't recognize you drinking my high. I didn't recognize you while drinking my high C.
My
and
sips.
fucking drinking,
Eating
my pizza and shit.
my Chips Ahoy cookies, the
filling my
whole-
trash can with
Yo,
Domino's pizza
bro,
boxes.
I'm sorry, but like I was way too comfortable in Mark's crib, yo, on Franklin Street.
Bro,
You're still
this
too
ma-
comfortable with anybody's
I mean,
house that
that's
you know
very
too well.
true. That's very true.
He pulled up to my parents' place in Jersey. He just went into the fridge. I'm like,
Bro, that was
Okay.
Bro,
First of all-
that's because he
First
got
of all,
he
I
switched.
asked.
He
you
switched.
did not ask that one time
Also, now it's a problem. Why didn't you say nothing back then?
because it's
Stay
like,
bringing
yo,
up
we in
old
there.
shit. That's your problem.
You know what? We gonna do this now?
Yup.
Nah,
I don't like the way you talk to me on the phone.
he switched. He switched his house from Franklin to your house now. Because literally, this dude would just walk in when we were at Franklin Street. Whether if it was coming from school or something, he'd just go right in that joint, grab a water, grab a juice, and I look at him like, "Did you ask?"
But you know I don't give. You know,
But I really
you know,
don't
my-
care.
Well, y'all
You
say
would've-
we
you-
family, so
That's what I'm saying. Like
You know what I
it's
mean?
just the principle. You know,
I
you
really
ever seen
don't
that picture? It's like
care.
the
Yo.
textbook husky shit. It's like the principle versus the deed.
fuck out of here, because
Oh,
it ain't no principle for me. Y'all my boys.
Yeah, but
Y'all-
no, that's what
y'all
I'm
come
like.
to my crib,
y'all know when y'all come to my
can
when y'all come by my family, we feed y'all till y'all can't breathe no more. Like you know how my
trust
family
me,
is.
that's true. Like his mom won't stop.
All I'm saying is, Mark Mom don't even buy me pizza no more.
Well, I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what to
You-
say.
you
And
don't
I
take
can't
that
say
up with
shit.
her.
She bought me Red Lobster the other day, so it was all good.
I don't know what to say about that, but
My dad don't even buy me pizza.
I think she saw that your beer getting a little too thicker, and she's like, "Yeah, he's a grown man. He can buy his own pizza."
what was I gonna say? Definitely like I used to go over Yo, I remember one time Manny. This was when I first met Manny, and we weren't like super cool, so I didn't know like how he was
What the
asking me this
boundaries
question. Yeah, so I walked up and I just opened the fridge. And I was grabbing myself a high C, and he came out of nowhere. Was like, "We just grab him," and I was like, "What?" He's like, "Do we just grab him?" And I was like, I didn't know if he was saying like to be
To be a
smart
smart
to
ass, or
me.
he was genuinely
Like, he
asking,
was
like, yo, can we
genuinely
just
asking,
grab
so
it?
I was like, yeah.
I do.
I was like, yeah.
Well,
Basically, I was
I
like,
mean, I
I do. And then he was like, okay. I was, yo, it was such a fucking awkward interaction.
I
Like,
don't know where I was.
you were
in the
you were in the
couch.
living room.
Most likely I was in the
like
living
everybody
room,
else.
but I was just
But,
like,
it was just so.
"Oh, so
weird,
this
'cause
one
it
of
was,
those days where like everybody was over."
It was a day everybody was over. I was over. It was Jeff.
It was one of those
Manny,
days,
Dennis
where
was there.
Everybody was there.
Curtis was there. I was like when I was
I
in
miss Franklin
Yeah,
Street,
dog,
bro.
I was
I
in
miss
Franklin
that
Street was so
fucking
fucking
place,
lit,
dog.
dude. I told you I saw
Oh,
Jose the other day at my
man.
job. I told you I saw Jose.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Why is he all the way up there,
I don't know. He was with Nathaniel, and
Wow.
bro, I did not recognize Nathaniel.
bro?
Jose came up to me and was like, he was like,
changed.
he shook my hand. He said, "What's up, dog?" Da, da, da. And then when they like he walked away and when they were coming back to leave, I recognized Landi's dad, but I ain't say nothing because I was like,
man.
that's Landi's dad. And then he just kept walking, and then Jose brought Nathaniel up to me. He's like, "Nathaniel, shake this man's hand." And then
Jose just sunned him.
Yo, he does. Yo, he's been doing that ever since this man was little, and no matter how old he gets, it's gonna be like that.
He's like, Jose looked at me and was like, "You don't recognize him, do you?" And I was like, no, like yo, because Nathaniel looked
Bro,
so fucking
yeah.
different.
Like once he started getting peach fuzz under
Bro,
his
like,
nose,
I
and
now
the
feel
voice
like
dropped.
now I feel like one of the old heads where it's like, damn, like you know, like to watch somebody grow up, like you mean?
Bro,
Because like
yeah.
like I remember like being over Franklin Street. I said Franklin's house, Franklin Street.
Who's Franklin?
Just seeing like Nathaniel all young boyish, and then now he's like taller than me and
Bro,
shit.
he's
I'm like, you need
tall.
to relax, bro. Like,
Tall,
Relax.
deep voice,
probably bust your kneecap, dickhead.
Relax.
relax.
Relax. Yo, you know what Jones been having me crack the fuck up? The young boy, he's like, "Don't worry about it, sweetheart."
That John, he's the
Bro.
funniest. There's like 12 videos of him that are just funny as hell.
What's the?
Yeah.
I feel like what was the other one he did?
He did the one. One's the cologne. He's like, "Don't worry about it, sweetheart." And then the other John, his is like,
He's like, "This says splash."
this that split.
That's
It's that split. No, the other John, his first like early John is just like him. It's like him and his pop are real cool. So the one John he did was it was just his pop recording him because he was just talking shit. And he's like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "What happened at school?" He's like, "They hating on me." He's like, "What happened?" He's like, they hating on me with my money do rag on. And then it's just him like just wiping his hair and she's like, "Pink do rag on."
hey.
He's like, "You heard me? I got the big guns." He's like
You heard?
4 years old.
Dude. But that shit is just too funny, bro. Cause he's like so genuine about it. Like he's not trying to be funny. Like he's
That's just how he
dead
is.
Fucking ass.
Everybody's just like, "I wish that was my son."
Right.
Real
right.
shit. Like, yo, if I swear to God, I'm gonna give my kid back. I'm be like, my kid not like young boy.
Well, you gotta make him like that. You got.
No, I ain't
As
gonna
soon as
make,
he comes
gonna,
out the womb.
he gonna be him. But I'm saying that his persona.
But it's
If he's
based
not
off
like
of his
that-
pop. You know what I'm saying?
I
That's what I'm
mean,
saying, yeah. Cause like it's funny because my coworker when we saw Slapboxing, he
I have
literally
to press
has
the shit.
he
I'm gonna hate
did.
my son.
Oh god.
The cycle's
Man,
gonna
I'm have to
continue.
get this motherfucker up, dog.
Nah, but
It's like my sister one.
But nah, he was saying because he got some nieces and nephews, and he's just like, yo, when I get kids, yo, I'm gonna thug them out, yo. He's like, straight as soon as they come out, yo, I'm gonna have them be just like me. I was like, yo, why?
That's what I'm saying. Like, cause there's like you can't really do nothing for anybody else's kid because it's not your kid. Like I be
Yeah.
seeing how people like in my family be raising their kids. I'm like, all right, that's cool and all, but like that's not how I would do it.
If I had the opportunity,
Like, all
my
right, so
man's be
like
thugging,
my little cousin, like
swagged out.
I mean, I'll be sitting there looking at my little cousin. I was just like,
You could do better.
I'm sitting there. I was just looking at my little cousin. I was just going, and then I look at
couldn't be my kid.
I look at my
Couldn't be my kid.
look at my aunt, and I just be like, I don't know.
Nice try.
You- let me, someone who's never had a child, tell you how to raise your son.
Look, I'll be like,
Let me show
I
you
look
how
at her
it's
and I just be
done.
like this. I look at her and I think to myself, wouldn't be me though. You know what I mean?
He would not be here right now if I raised him.
fucking
God.
fucking stomp on a little
All
bit.
right, we're calling.
Can you call DHS ahead of
We're
time?
calling.
Take this man's kids
At
away
this
before
point-
they come out.
Yeah, at this point, we gotta have them on go as soon as they come out.
I would like to call for this man to have a vasectomy.
Yo, tripping. I don't know. I feel like if my kids come out anything like me, I gotta whoop some ass. You know what I mean? I can't have my kids coming out like me. My shit,
So like
fucking-
you. So what's you?
You gotta make sure whoever the mom is on point then,
Real shit.
and hope that they come out like
she
her.
has to be on point because she's got to put me in check. Because
That's very true.
I'm certainly not putting myself in check.
You know what it is?
You wild.
Some poor, smart, a lot of potential girls gonna end up with Quinn. It's like no.
I feel bad, sweetheart. Listen, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Listen.
PhD, like neurosurgeon, shawty, like pretty as hell, and then Quinn. It's like, nah.
It's like we're not trying to make it sound bad, but it's like
Yo.
then you got quit.
But look, I'm funny though, so like it
it
evens out.
evens out.
It evens
It's a
out.
balance
Nah,
somewhere.
Quinn gonna have all girls. I could tell.
His nieces.
You know what, bro?
He gonna have.
his
I, could,
niece.
I already know he gonna have all girls.
Because I'm an asshole.
No,
Oh.
just because you.
No, you're an asshole.
No, I mean, we got the engineer to laugh. We got our man over here to laugh off camera.
Brandon, like, yeah, real shit.
No,
I think everybody know.
you would be the type to have all girls, not because you're an asshole, it's because you're a teddy bear. And I know they were like not in a like you would spoil the shit out of them.
You know what's so true? I dead ass was thinking that like not today, but like literally the other day. I was like, I said, my fault, bro.
Even when we in a different place, he's still on you.
They want to be close to
My
me.
fault, bro. I was trying to get comfortable. So look, right? My fault, bro. I was trying to get comfortable. So but I did was thinking this the other day, and I was like, I don't know what made me think about it. I think I saw like a picture of a baby or something like, or I was with my sister. I think it might have been when I was with my nieces, and I was just sitting there and I was just thinking, I'm like, yo, if I really had like girls, bro, like even I feel like I would even treat my son good, but like if I really had like if I had daughters, bro, like I would really.
That's what I'm saying. You have a soft spot for them.
It's really crazy because now that you mentioned that, literally today at my job, I forget how it got brought up. Mainly because the whole thing where I was saying like my coworker, how he raised his niece and everything like that. I think it got to that point where I was saying, I was like, yo, like I really want a daughter. And some people were like, yo, like you seem like the type of person who would want a daughter. And I was just like, yeah. I was like, if I had a daughter, I would, just like you said with Quinn, I was like, yo, I will literally spoil this shit.
I see you having majority boys though.
I can see.
Like I see you having like if you had multiple, like how many kids you would say did you
You gonna be
have?
in your kid's life, Mark? Or?
Like off the top of your head. Oh my God, bro. We're not gonna
like
just answer my question. Ignore him.
I just gotta know.
no, like how many you think I would want to have?
Or yeah, cause say like for example, I'll say if you had 4 kids, I would see you having like 3 boys and a girl.
I see you having the same amount your mom and dad have right now.
I see that the same way.
4 is never happening, Vic. So
I don't say before, or say if you had 3, it'd be like 2
no.
boys.
So yeah. So like honestly, my prediction is honestly 2 to 3. 3 is like yeah.
I want a lot of kids.
Let's do
I
it.
wanna be broke.
But no, I definitely have that. Like obviously, I can't plan it out. But my thing was, if I was to have 3, I would be like, okay, I want to have 2 boys, 1 girl. The girl be the middle child, boy be first, another boy be last. If not,
Damn,
girl.
I put a lot of thought into this.
I had no thought. I just see like looking at you, like I know you gonna
That's
have
just
all
me.
girls, or like you gonna have to have a lot of kids to like get a boy eventually.
See, but that's the crazy thing is that I want
so
a girl, and
fucked
I had the
I
same
think
feeling.
about just throwing out the girls until I get the boy.
God damn.
And then like third girl, I'm like, all right. If it's a girl next time,
You gonna do that? Was there the ruin like was in China? It was like one girl policy.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's what it was. They tried.
Wouldn't you want more girls to repopulate?
Well, no,
that was the issue. The
There's
population.
too many. There's too many.
Oh.
That's why. That's why they don't want too many girls. That's why they only try to go for boys at that.
Like they're each in the billions, you know.
But no, it's funny. It's funny mainly because
But
Where are we?
damn,
at in
I'm mad he
time?
left because we need somebody to reset the cameras.
No, I want to make sure the time is good. Like I don't like that timer. I don't
Oh
know.
no, it started at 1 hour. So like we're
at
only 26 minutes
so
in.
27.
Okay, so
27
we'll get ready.
minutes in.
All right.
Um,
Thank
We
you.
haven't been talking for an hour.
Yeah, I'm
27
about to
minutes.
say like
You're like, God damn. Like,
new
No.
scenery.
On some real stuff though, like it's funny that you said because I think to myself, I'm like, yo, I want a girl, but like I always have this faint feeling. I'm like, yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have boys though, mainly because from my mom's side of the family, like we literally there's all
Yeah, all
boys.
boys, yeah.
All I have is one cousin that's a girl, and it's like man,
But you know what's
all my other
crazy?
ones are
Like
boys.
I see Vic having the same amount like his parents got, so like 2 boys and 1 girl, and then like Vic just like loving the shit out of his kids. Like you say, I'm gonna love my girls, bro. I see you loving the shit out of your kids because I see how your mom and dad treat you, and you're gonna reciprocate.
Yeah.
Reciprocate.
That. Thank you so much. Reciprocate.
You said
that love.
and then stopped.
Precipitation. You're gonna, give that back to your kids.
Mhm.
Yeah, my kids are gonna fucking hate me because I hate my dad. So
All right, well, that's
Or
the,
you
that's
can
the
try-
point.
you
Yeah,
can
that's
try
the
to flip
point.
that, you know what I'm
so
saying?
you try to be better.
That's because that's what happened with my pop. Like my pop was kind of like in that same sense. Like I want to, like I saw how I was raised. I want to flip that and break that.
That's why, like, I was just about to say, I was like, honestly, when I have kids, like, I don't want the person I'm with. Like, I don't want us to separate because for all the crap I've been through with just my mom and my dad, with their being separated, I'm like, I don't want that.
I gotta bring up a topic that we brought
100,
up when
I
I
don't
was
want it.
smoking weed yesterday. So basically when we were smoking yesterday, they brought up my friend brought up a question. She was like, "Would you sign a prenup?" And I was basically like, no.
I would honestly just do it just to
But at the same
because,
time,
you
like,
know.
basically at the same time as I feel like that's saying like you just marrying anybody. But hear me out as to why.
Okay.
Because it's like if I'm marrying you, it's because you know me. Like
You know
me, bro.
bro.
But you know me in my situation. Like I
hitting
told
shit.
you why, like how I am with women. So it's like if I'm marrying you, that means like I'm trying to lock you down
yeah,
forever.
I understand that, but you can only control you. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
So, like-
that was fire. Go ahead.
So
Yo, Brandon, you had to return.
No.
Thank you.
that's out of the pay rate somewhere.
He's like,
But,
yo,
uh,
that's
It's an extra
$10.
$10. It's an
$10.
extra-
You the option of aux scoring. You said no.
Well, I mean, I don't have
It's
that
your
shit
fault,
ready.
bro.
Yo, get the fuck out of here.
It's your fault, bro.
But no, like, you know, like you could love somebody. It's gonna get mad deep. You could love
Let's
somebody as
get
much as you want, as
deep.
much as you can, and you're not promised to get that back.
It's
And
only
anything
a
could
matter.
change.
Yeah.
And you don't. And even if you say you love somebody with your whole like everything, you don't know if
They might
even
not.
if they say it, there could still be a chance like, oh, like there's still a part of me. I'm not all the way in. So you gotta make sure
Yeah.
you good. And it's not necessarily meaning you don't have faith in it, but it's like, all right, like
Shit
say if
happens.
anything happens, you are still intact and I'm still intact.
Right. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, because I don't know if it's because I'm sensitive, but if me signing that, I feel like it's like, I don't know. It's like, I feel as though like, if she would, I don't know, bro. Like, I just feel like the girl I pick is going to be the right one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to have a lot of faith in that.
Yeah, but
But I hear you. No, I hear what you're
you know
saying.
you're
I
gonna
hear
feel
what
some
you're
type of way
saying.
if that were to happen, but you also gonna feel some type of way when
When-
your house
yeah.
that you paid for is gone.
And my
Because-
thing
Well, I'm gonna
is,
make sure she pay for it.
and
Bro.
my
You
thing-
said my bro won't have a PhD.
Yo.
Fuck that shit.
You and me getting what's it called, alimony.
Right.
So my thing is, it's like, I guess at that point, that's where when you start dating, that's when you really just start feeling for the person. You know, see how the person is, and not really so much as a test, because that would sound really weird to say like, oh, I'm testing this person out just to see if they'll leave me if I ever sign a prenup. But like, it's just off of the fact of just like, yo, you know, I guess you guys just talk at a certain point and just see how it is. Like, yo, are you a person, you know, who's down for me? Are you a person who's gonna be there? Because, you know, hearing what you're saying, you know, like, you don't want that person to just up and just, all right, I'm out, deuces.
But so like I get what y'all saying and all that, but at the same time,
So what is your answer though? Because I don't.
I'm not
think-
signing a prenup.
Okay, because I didn't. get
Because
that.
So his neurosurgeon fiance gonna pull up with a prenup. He gonna be like, nope.
I mean,
Fuck that.
if she wants me to sign it, if
So,
like she
wait,
if she
what?
says it, I don't know because
so you will.
So
then.
you would never
So you-
offer a prenup.
Okay.
because
Because you'll never
okay.
offer it.
I'm gonna be in love.
Oh,
But that's what I'm saying. Like
the love.
from what I said before.
But then like,
Can you feel the love tonight? Can you?
do you believe in love after love?
That's what's gonna be going in his head once he finds this girl.
Yeah. So anyway, basically what I'm saying is like, I mean, my friend, she said she was like, I don't even want to get married anyway, and I was just like, okay. It's like,
Everybody. I hear a lot of girls say that until like
Yeah.
some.
It's just
Until
it's
that
just
one person
time.
comes
You know,
along.
when you're really young, you don't think and you don't know when it's gonna happen. Like even if you're with somebody, you're
some
like,
people are like, I don't want kids, and then till you start seeing other people with kids, and you're like in your late 20s, it's like, all right, I might want to have a kid.
Yeah,
like
I-
I feel like
I
me
just
and my
wanna
brother
settle.
said we don't want kids so much because of our nieces and nephews,
Mhm.
but like I feel like we're inching towards like, all right, yo, kind of want a kid, like.
Because like when is that? Like once you're because a lot of times we see people have kids when they're not ready for it. Imagine like in the sense like if you really want a kid, imagine being like the money part isn't really that big of an issue to you, and you could just have a kid and be like have a little mini you, and it'd be kind of dope.
oh yeah. I
But,
was,
like,
Why did my
But like
real
being
quick,
18 and finding out you got somebody pregnant it's not really a
Exactly, it's
pleasant
crazy.
thing.
Quick
It's not something
sidebar.
that-
My dad just texted me out of random. Stolen ambulance in the news. The dude drove by our house.
Oh snap! I was at work. Somebody told me it's like they got robbed at gunpoint for their car, like
Wow.
as I was working.
No, but I realized like the same thing because, like I said just before, I was like, yeah, I probably want 3 kids if anything. But like, then I kind of spent a lot of time with kids, and I'm like, yeah, I think 2's probably like where I was drawing my line at now, just because it's like after a certain time, you just experience stuff, and you're just like,
I just
yeah.
really one thing I asked for. I just really hope, and I'm not even gonna. I don't even want to say it because I know whenever you ask
Yeah,
for
whenever
something,
you ask
it
for something,
doesn't
yeah.
end up happening.
That's why I'm like, I want a girl,
That's
but
why
I don't think
never
it's gonna
really- I
happen.
hate
like when
speaking
I
on
hear
things.
people say that stuff and they're like, oh, I don't want girls. I'm like, you're gonna have 3 girls before you have anything, just because you're saying stuff.
That's
like
why
that.
I'm like this whole thing with me wanting to have a daughter. I'm like, yeah, it's probably not gonna happen now.
I don't want to say. I hope that my kid
I
is
don't
as
care.
as
Yeah.
calm as me as I was as a kid. Because I see kids
Calm,
now
okay.
jumping off the walls and shit, and I'm like, it's not in me, and like neither of my siblings were like that. So I just hope I at least have that,
I got like that.
energy.
or like where he's just a quiet kid.
Oh, you want him to be quiet.
like yeah,
So me.
not even like no, because like when I was a kid, like I see kids now, and I even remember like I remember this being a thing of like, now I see kids now and they can't sit down.
Oh yeah, I mean,
When I was younger,
yeah.
I would be hyper, but my pop would be like, "Yo, sit down," and I would just sit the fuck down, like,
Yeah, that was.
or I would know when to cool down.
Yeah,
Like I would know when
it
the
was
place,
it's the
time and place.
It's probably just the discipline.
Bro, I
how
was
it
so
is
scared of my
nowadays.
dad as a young boy. He didn't even have to say nothing. I know
Just
when I
look
was
at
acting
you.
stupid.
Yeah.
Because like I'll be acting stupid and then I'll just sit down and be like, yo, my dad looking at me right now. Like, I ain't
You
even-
see
I
it.
ain't
You
even
see
know.
it in the corner of your eye. You hear the footsteps, and you're like, all right, let me
Not
chill
even,
out.
bro.
Let me
This is,
chill
like,
out.
I wouldn't even be home, bro. I'll be out somewhere far away from my dad. And I'll be acting stupid. I'm like, my dad wouldn't like that. So let me sit down. Fuck around. He come around and be like, yo, what are you doing? With his hand raised and shit.
I be having that part of me still has that thought now. Not like my dad, but I'm saying like shit that like I've been told growing up, and like my conscience come like, oh, like I shouldn't be doing. Like it's just shit that's been embedded in me from back in the day.
I probably can't say the amount of stuff where I was like, yeah, I probably would have did something, and then it's like as soon as I thought about doing it, I was like, yo, what would my mom think? And I was like, let me not.
You look in the
On some
mirror
real
like,
shit,
I'm
on some
like,
real
let
shit,
me
I did ass
not.
be feeling guilty. Cause like when like sometimes when I be going out and then I sit there and I think like my mom and I'm like,
that's why I don't do coke. It's like, nah.
fuck out of here. I did that shit last
It's
night.
like, nah.
But
All right.
no, nothing was crazy when I was in that club and I'm grabbing the beer, I'm grabbing my drink, right? Next thing you know, all I hear is this fucking guy. He's like, bro, let's get fucked up. Let's do a line of coke right now in the bathroom. And I was like, yo, we gotta
That
go.
is not, that is
You know what I
not
mean?
for me.
Like, dude, they get fucking white dudes get lit, dude. They get fucking lit.
No, that was the same thing. Like even like when I'm going out, and people are like, "Oh yeah, like have another shot, have another drink." I'm like, "Yeah." Before I
Know
came
your
here,
limit. Like that's the
No,
main thing. Like my mom would
yeah,
always
yeah,
say,
and that's
like,
what I'm saying. Like before I came here, my mom was like, "Drive safe." So I was like, "Doing
If I take this,
if
I'm
I
not
take
driving.
this, I'm not
Period.
driving safe." So I was like, "That's the type of
I will
shit
be
that goes through."
Ubering safe.
Yeah, that's the type of shit that goes through my head. I'm like, yeah, that's a negative. I'm not gonna go forward with that.
breaker. We got a negative on site.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of stuff like that where I'm just like, either with a mom or just like, I'm thinking in general, I'm like, yo, will like a genuine human being be okay with doing this type
Yeah.
of stuff? And I'm like, yeah,
But yeah, that's my one hope. Other than that, like, I don't really care.
do what you want.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like I'm ready to start a family. No, I'm just playing. Not on my fucking.
I was about to say that check saying different.
Yeah, that's like
No.
saying different. Like,
let's make sure this takes off before you have a kid.
dude, me and my coworker were just talking about like how much money because we just had like back to back past 3 days. We just had like crazy visits with like the higher ups coming in the store, and me and my coworker just talking about like how much like they fucking make, and my coworker was like she looked it up one time and they probably make like over 200 grand.
Depending on what
Depending on what they're doing,
what
but, like,
position.
they're, yeah, but they're like the top, like high.
at least
high.
six figures.
More-
That's how it is with
like
my
six
job
figures
too.
For sure.
guaranteed. Like
For
you
sure.
know what I mean? Like, well, I'm just like, bro, like with that type of money, cause she said it was like 250 to like 300 grand that they can make or something like that. And I'm just like, dude,
Also depends on the city.
I'm like, dog, that's fucking like, bro.
Yeah, it's just it's
God.
it's just crazy because
I would
there's so
get- I
many
would get
different
somebody pregnant right now
alleyways.
if I was making six
Whoa.
figures.
There's so many different alleyways
Why?
with those jobs.
Because,
bro.
bro, you honestly, you're not ready at any age to have a kid. But if you got money, you're ready. You get what I'm saying? No,
No.
like hear me out. You're
I
ready
wouldn't say
because
that.
you can afford it.
But
that's not the part of-
You're never gonna be
Yeah.
fully prepared to have a kid because the only way
True.
you get ready is by having a kid
having
and then
it.
just learning through the
I
process.
agree, but there's certain
Yeah.
stuff I want to do before I have a kid.
oh yeah, true.
So
that.
if I
But
have
you
a
got
kid,
6 figures,
if-
bro.
If I was a millionaire right now, I would still not have a kid.
Oh yeah, for sure. No.
Like on
So
every
how much
Traveling is
things
my
do you want to
number
do?
one.
Like, what are you gonna take a year then get a kid?
no, not even.
You can't
I'll
do that
get-
much stuff in a year.
Regardless, like the minute you
Bro,
have
I'm
a kid,
gonna be tired at
if
some
you,
point.
if you legitimately want to be like a decent parent, the minute you have a kid, everything that you care about goes out the window.
Not necessarily.
a little, but yeah,
Or it gets put secondary.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
So everything you
it's a
do will be
little.
for that person until you die. Even after they're 18, mentally as a parent, you're still going to think about them.
Yeah, but because I think I brought it up last week.
Because
but I was
even
gonna
if the
say-
money was there, I would still want to travel. I would still want to do certain things. And there's just certain stuff you can't do to the full extent when you have a kid.
that's very true. But I feel like I'll take my young boy with me.
I mean, you could do that too.
And then-
Nothing wrong with it, but it's
Like,
like,
I want to go to Disney as an adult without a kid.
Shit, bro. I'm
and
still
then have a kid and take him
planning
when
on
he's like 10 years old.
I
And like
still
take
wanna
I
him.
go
never
now.
understood why people take their kid to Disney at 1 year old.
That's what I'm saying. I would rather
that
take him when
makes
he's like
sense.
7 or 8. We can remember
I
that
never
shit.
understood that because I'm like, even the people who throw their kids a 1-year-old birthday party, he's not remembering this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
It's
this-
literally
I
for
have this.
the parent.
Yeah,
they want to
take
make
pictures.
memories. They just want to have memories. I mean, it makes sense, you know. If you show your kid once they're finally 7, you're like, oh, this is what this is what you did. Ah, ha ha ha. You ha 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 ha. You threw your hands in the cake and you kind of got us all mad.
I would for
whatever.
sure. I would for sure want to do like, because it's something that I see with my family now. Like I have this one box where it's just like family videos, and I would want to do more of that, like with my family.
Oh, videos are awesome.
I prefer that because it'd be dope to just see them actually talk and act and shit.
Oh yeah,
Like
videos
there's
are
probably
awesome.
like 10 tapes of just like shit from my family.
Bro,
That's
seeing
it.
people at my job coming for camcorders, oh yeah, I just want to record my kid's soccer game, all this stuff. I'm just like,
that's
yo,
cute as shit.
can you imagine just like being at a certain point and just like looking at that? I'll be like, wow,
And
look
then
at you
putting
miss
a
that
sad-ass
ball.
song over it, and then just cry on the couch.
My mom had.
Did great.
I don't know where she showed me this at, but it was a video of I don't know who had like the VHS tapes. But it was a video of like my first birthday, and
I would pay all the money in my bank account right now to see like a home video of us in like kindergarten.
Mr. Tom got that shit, bro.
He does.
Mr. Tom has that shit. We were
He
young.
does.
Or of us, like,
And my mom
interacting.
just saw him at church the other day.
Or like a
Really?
video of like us in like first grade, like
Yeah.
interacting with each other. I would shed a tear on God. Like that shit would be so wild to see.
Your face. Yeah. Like the way
Yeah.
you said that shit.
That shit would be so crazy to see. Like, cause we're freaking
Bro, first
21
off, you
right
had
now.
a big ass fucking head, yo. Boy, yo. I remember your head being like a fucking airhead. Bro.
I promise you, the whole time he was about to say that, I was like, yo, don't say head, don't say head. Then he said big ass fucking head. He's like, head. I was like,
I saw
no.
it coming. I was expecting either head or forehead. I was waiting
No,
for it.
bro.
Or ears.
It's
had
funny
a
because my
big-
grandma has a picture of me and you at the pumpkin patch, and I'm just sitting there looking
I
at
had
it.
a
I'm like,
dome
yo,
on me.
huh?
Yeah.
I had a dome on me with the
Yo,
St.
with the
Peter's
jean jacket.
the jean jacket and the St. Peter's
Yo,
gym shirt.
bro.
That jean jacket, yo,
big ass
that shit
head,
was like
bro.
attached to my skin when I was little, yo. That and Tim's.
I had a jean jacket.
I have a
too.
picture of you in
And Tim's and a jean
My
jacket,
mom, I remember
yeah.
my mom bought me white forces when I was in St. Peter's too. Like, I
have
remember
so
I
many
wore that
baby
joint with
pictures
the,
of him on my
bro, I thought
phone.
it was
What?
fly as shit,
I have
bro.
baby pictures on
I
your
wore
phone
my
because
Air
you
Forces
sent
with
me
my
them.
jean
That
jacket.
I mean, the
Nobody
one
could tell me
time-
shit.
I got
have
the
like
roach fat ass
I have like
baby picture.
3 pictures of you.
No, I know I had a big head because like even my girl has a picture of me as a baby as a lock screen,
Mhm.
and like it's just me leaning against the door, and like my head is like it's like
Yeah, yeah.
it's
the
this
doorknob.
it's this size with like a 4-year-old's
Yo,
body.
can
Like
you imagine when he used to do baby pictures? They used to try to keep his head up, but that shit just went like this.
You just coming at him at this point. No, I only
I
have
had a big ass head too. Though.
I have a couple of baby pictures of me, but yeah.
Yo, there's a baby picture y'all never seen it. Y'all only see it if y'all go to my grandma's crib. But it's me with a baseball and a baseball glove, and it's cute as shit because I got curls.
I got curls.
I
I
got
got
curls.
curls.
They going tough though. But yeah, dog.
You had a big ass fucking head.
we going crazy on time, so I guess we could.
I just wanted to say this little thing about like
You're gonna go deep with it. Let's go. Go ahead.
oh no, it's totally off topic.
Go ahead.
It's
We'll
just
close
like,
with this, and we could probably have time for like another one or something. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, it's just something funny my mom said.
Okay,
Because you know how like lately I've been smoking.
like every fucking day. This is an intervention too. He locked the door already. So I know.
Fucking everybody I know in love
I'm
comes
glad,
in.
I'm glad you started
That
it.
lock.
How'd you get up the steps? I barely made it. What the fuck? Yo,
I'm
fucking
good.
my cousin from Florida comes in. He's just like,
Everybody, people you not even
he's
met.
drinking. He's like, bro, what the fuck is your deal?
People come he's never met. He's like, who are you? Don't worry about it. All right, we heard
Sister
the news.
Rose comes in. I'm like, yo, all right, y'all just grabbed anybody.
Everybody
Like,
we've
fuck outta
mentioned,
here.
everybody we've mentioned through this whole recording comes in. My mom's in here.
My kids come in. And I'm like, yo went into the future for this shit.
Dad. He's like, all right, come on.
It becomes a problem when you have us. Please stop.
He's like, Dad, you beat mom every night. I'm like, Jesus Christ. like,
Not with her PhD.
I grabbed her diploma. I was like, all right, what the
It's
fuck?
deep.
This is taking a dark turn. What were you gonna say?
End this shit.
What were you gonna say?
No, I was basically saying how like this. I smoke weed in this, so this joint smells
This
like
my weed smoking hoodie.
It really is. This don't smell like all this ganja. I had to like spray like all this shit just to get it off a little bit. I put Febreze and cologne, but I just like last night I was like just whatever. I took this shit off. Why it smelled like all this weed? And I just threw it on the dining room table and I just like went upstairs. My mom not on the dining room table, on the chair. So like that's drawn. I just threw that shit across the table.
Smell it.
Yeah, I threw it
I
on
don't
the
care.
chair. I got home today, right, from work, and my mom's just like, why the fuck your hoodie smell like all that weed? She's like, I sat right next to it and I got fucking high. I started dying, yo.
Got baked.
Yo, I
She
started
was
cracking up.
frizzed.
She started talking about some she got high from sitting next to my hoodie, bro. I couldn't stop laughing.
Got that good.
Yeah, bro.
It's funny hearing older people like talk about weed like that when they don't smoke, because like that's how they be making it seem. Like we walk past somewhere that smells like weed. My dad's like, I feel high right now. I'm like, all right, Dad, you smelled a little
drove by
bit.
that joint for 1
You
second.
drove by it.
Got a little sniff.
Like that's how I was when I like he helped me move into my dorm like freshman year. He's like, oh my god, I'm like, Dad, like we smelled a whiff for like 2 seconds and you gonna tell me you
Your
high?
dad started stumbling. Like,
Yeah.
shit.
He
That's
said,
what
"Oh,
happened.
Like I
I'm
know you don't smoke, but like I know your tolerance
Right.
is a little bit better than
Yeah,
that.
right. That's what I'm
Come
gonna say
on.
is like motherfuckers when they don't smoke for like fucking a month, bro. Because I tell you, like, you know, I just randomly started smoking weed like a lot again,
And you text me yesterday. He's like, I mixed some shit and I feel
bro. That's what I was gonna bring up to right now, bro. I mixed some like shit. I had got a quarter and then I got a free nick to try out a different, but it was different strains. So I put the free nick, right? I put that shit with the quarter shit. First off, the quarter shit was like
this shit right here.
this shit right here. Wow, so like this shit was like super sticky and it was like an actual leaf, bro. And I was I
Had
was
some
in
shit in
love,
there.
bro.
Had a little sparkle in it. Had a little.
It definitely did. On everything I love, bro, it was the best weed I've had yet. So
had
like,
a little sparkle. Had a little
I
wax.
can't
in there.
wait to go cop. Like I'm going tonight to go cop. Bro, it was so fucking good, bro. Like I fucking was breaking it up. I'm just looking at it and
This
I'm
man's
like, bro, I was like,
he had the biggest smile on his face.
Bro,
Look
I
at
couldn't
you.
stop smiling.
Look at you.
Look, I was like this.
Look
I
at you.
looked at it and I was like,
Like talking about the love of his life. Look at him.
you shit. Look at you. I love you. I put the yo,
Now I'm gonna smoke you.
bro, and then like I smoked with a couple of my friends, and then they left. I went to Wingstop by myself. This is the second time I went to Wingstop High, right across the street from my house, across from my house, and it's the second time the girl that took care of me the first time I went in there high as shit took care of me again, and she just looked at me. I started cracking up, and she's like, "You smell like weed again," and I was like, "I know, baby, because I'm fried all the time." And she just started cracking up, and I was just like, "Yo," like it was like all these employees this time, and they all just staring at me, and I was like, "Can y'all stop,
You're
please?"
high. You gonna feel like that.
Yeah, bro. it was
Everybody's
great.
staring at
Yeah.
you when you're high.
All right, let's
It
end this
just
John here
happens.
because we straggling along.
Yeah.
So let me do it. Where can they find you, Vic?
Instagram at Twitter and Twitter at YoungDaggerVic, etc. Stuff is real, etc. The email is real.etc@gmail.com.
You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Q etc. Mark, where can they find you?
You can find me Instagram, Twitter, Marky Mark. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this new experience,
Get Brandon in there.
new site. Hey, Brandon, you want to pop up in here real quick?
Sure.
Or,
All right.
or at least tell us where could they find you.
Yeah,
since
where can
you-
they find you at?
I'm stunned. Everything. I am STUNT.
He's-
I am
he's-
STUNT.
I'm stunned.
I'm stunned.
Cool. Yeah.
It's my Twitch is things right now.
Somebody was what you shared your OnlyFans?
So yeah, so that'll be all up in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys enjoyed this new site. So yeah, see you guys next time. Peace out.
See you next week. Bye.